Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Naturally Mar. Today we're going to be reviewing BET Presents The Encore, Season 1, Episode 9. We're almost done. So we know how it goes. Before we get started, please hit that like button. You can actually do it on your way in or on your way out. And hit that subscribe button and also tap that notification bell so you get those instant alerts when I drop a new video. We see the ladies in the kitchen. We start off, they're talking, and Keely comes in talking about a dream, and Shamari says, oh, you could be pregnant. Like, vivid dreams are a sign of pregnancy. And Keely was just like, nah, I'm not pregnant, okay? All right, so then we see that Sita calls in the ladies. They have 72 hours before the big performance. And the ladies, she reminds the ladies that you have all have to be on 3 songs. And they have another wardrobe fitting to attend to. The ladies are talking again. Of course, it comes up about Keely joining the group. So, Felicia, Fallon, and Shamari are asking her, really asking her to join the group again. And she's, going back and forth. With it. She's not sure. She really doesn't want to join the group. She starts crying, and she says, she kind of mumbles, I'll do whatever you guys need me to do. And instantly the ladies are happy. They turn to Pam. Pam's not saying a word. Pam don't rock with Keely. She's not saying a word. And they ask her, oh, Pam, you hear that? Keely's going to join the group. And Pam's just like, and they're like, what do you think? And Pam's just like, oh, I'm just quiet. Her silence said a lot. Next, you see the girls doing the, working on the choreography with Aaliyah. And they show that, Keely is struggling with some of the moves and with remembering some of the lyrics of the songs. And you could see like her movement, she wasn't really into it. And, Aaliyah calls her out on it because she wants the girls to run through it full out, and Keely's not doing that. Like, her energy level is not up there. So, Keely decides to call it quits for the night while the rest of the ladies do another run through. Shamari goes upstairs to talk to Keely because she could tell that she wasn't necessarily feeling the performance and just wanted to see where her head is at with being in the group. And Keely explains to her that she doesn't really like performing. She doesn't like the meet and greet. She doesn't like schmoozing with industry people. She doesn't like anything in terms of being an actual artist. But she's going to continue to go through the process with the girls, or hopefully that is what will happen. I think this is the next day or later on that. No, it has to be the next day. We see Shamari and Pam getting some vocal training in with Cinnamon. I'm not too sure why we didn't see more of these moments. It would have been good to see the ladies actually working on improving their craft instead of seeing them always bickering, fighting, and drinking. We then see Felicia working on recording the new song, the women's empowerment song that they're doing, and just kind of bouncing some ideas off of Pam. And Pam then, realizes that, these girls, the twins are, finally working together with the group. Like, everybody is now seeming to be on the same page. And even Felicia is, seeing the light somehow and is now going to be working more with bringing the ladies together instead of bickering and the fighting going on. So Pam and Shamari do a video chat with Nivea. It was really good to see Nivea. She looks happy. She's in a good place. She says that she doesn't regret leaving. It was either stay or go to jail, basically, because she was that angry. And, Pam and Shamari tell her that, everybody misses her. They wish that she didn't leave, but they understand. And, Nivea hopes that somehow this whole process will still inspire people. The ladies are continuing the work in the studio. They have to re-record, of course, some of the lyrics for the the other two ladies who left, they have to do Nivea's as well as Misha and Irish parts. So Shamari is, I think, singing one of the parts that Misha used to sing. And, you know, she said it's sad because Misha was actually a true soprano, whereas Shamari says it's sometimes a little bit of a struggle for her to reach certain notes. Keely is also in the recording booth, and she struggles a little bit with her vocals, but that's more understandable because she wasn't really singing. So she wasn't practicing on her vocals. She wasn't really intending to sing, so she says. So she struggles a little bit. She gets through what she has to record, and then she's like, peace. Pam is the last one to do some recording. Once she's done, all tracks are finished and they're done. It's just like the fine tuning for the producing now to be done on the songs, but all tracks are laid. So Keely decides to work on her choreo with Aaliyah. She knows that her vocals might not be all there, but at least she can bring to the group is her dancing skills, and she just wants to make sure that she has everything on point so that she can look good for the show. Now they're back to getting fitted, and it's a mess. The outfits were horrible. I don't know who the designer, the stylist, it was poor choice. Like, there must be no budget for wardrobe. It seems that way because, as Keely said, the stuff just was lackluster and looked kind of cheap. So none of the ladies are happy because none of them really have a proper outfit to wear. And, you know, the designer was just like, well, not the designer, the stylist was saying that don't worry, everything will get fixed for the next day. The girls are kind of uneasy about it, but they move on. Who would have thought it? Guess who we see in the studio working together? It's Cosign and Felicia. They're working on some production for Bird's Eye View and, you know, doing some finishing touches on the songs, and they're actually working well together. Even Cosign is happy that finally things are good. Felicia and Fallon decided to talk to the stylist to make sure that he knows what they need, what they are looking for, the styles that they want to be wearing for this show, to make sure, you know, everything that they want is there for when they see them again. And when they get back to the group, they kind of tell the group, hey, this is what the plans are. This is what we told the stylist. This is what we want. And these are the changes that we're going to have throughout the show. Pam says that she's finally starting to see, you know, Fallon and Felicia's heart. And she was pleased with how things seem to be working out. When they were telling about the wardrobe changes and how it's going to go and what they were thinking, you know, Keely was, they kept asking Keely, you know, what she thought. She's like, you know, I'm fine. It's okay. Whatever you guys put together, I'm fine with it. She says she's fine, but she wasn't really fine. She wasn't really happy. And when the rest of the ladies left, it was just her and Pam. She was just like, and Pam could see that something was wrong. And she's like, oh, Pam, I just decided to say, you know, what would Pam do? And she said Pam would stay quiet. So that's what she decided to do. Then, not too long after that, Keely decides to drop a little bomb and has a chat with Fallon and tells Fallon, you know what? I may not be able to perform. Well, Keely, are you going to do it or are you not going to do it? Like, the ladies don't have time for this foolishness. You can't be doing this back and forth thing. You guys just all finished recording the songs. Now you want them to re-record more parts? Come on. So, you know, Fallon was just like, are you going to tell the ladies? She's like, tell them what? What you just told me. You can't just drop a bomb on them. They're going to be blindsided, right? So Fallon takes it upon herself to go and get Felicia, and she tells Felicia, actually tells Felicia and Shamari about what was going down. And, you know, they're not too pleased about it. I think Shamari then ends up telling Pam what the deal is. And Pam was just like, what? Like, are you serious type of thing? So Shamari's basically saying, listen, if she says to Keely, if you don't go on the stage, I'm not going to go on the stage. I'm not performing. I'm done if you're not going to be performing. Like, we don't have time for all this back and forth. We need you on stage, basically, and that's that. And Keely decides to change her mind again and says, you know what? She doesn't want to let them down. She'll perform. All of that drama for what? That was the end of the episode. One more to go for this final performance. I'll see you next time.